This is the shock that was leaking. Thomas fixed it for us, and we're going to put it back on. I love these ratchet wrenches. They just make things so much faster and nicer to work with.
Guess what? Just a hair over 8. He's not in the car, so it's good. It's about 8 1/4, so when he gets in it, it'll be just below 8.
Beautiful.
It's been a tough year here at Grays Harbor. We started the season putting to rest longtime official Steve Llewellyn. At this time, if you folks would please rise, we would appreciate that. And we'll do the same for another great that we lost this past week, Bob Valencia, known as Bobby V. Bobby always said he owed his career to Fred Brownfield, who took a chance on a young flagman and eventually became our race director, and a damn good one. He also appreciated Jerry Schramm, who not only brought him on at Sunset Speedway, but also gave him the opportunity to run the Wild Wild West Modified Tour, being able to tour a lot of the racetracks. Bob was one of the many reasons the Modifieds would come up to Washington to run with the Modified Nationals every year, as most of the Modified drivers loved and respected Bob. He also had a stint at Southern Oregon Speedway until he became sick. Bobby loved his kids, Jason, Jolene, and Jaden. He especially loved his grandkids. And with the help from the Grays Harbor fans, last year money was raised so he would be able to take the grandkids, who called him Tata, to Disneyland before his passing. Bob eventually returned to his family roots to visit his mom in San Diego, California, his final resting place. Bob also loved the microphone and DJs for weddings. He will be truly missed. Godspeed, my friend, and a famous line from Bobby V. He would always say, lights out, going green, next time by.
Yeah. Mainly when I let off. If I was giving it a little bit of gas.
Let me check the bolts on the header and see if there's any.
Second call, street stock scramble.
Pretty bad.
Street stock scramble, I need you to line up. Hornet scramble, you line up right behind the street stocks.
Car's backfiring really bad. Gotta look at it. Look right in the middle there. Right above the 2 middle headers, there's a lot of oil.
Oh.
And gas.
Oh, I see it. You guys are on it.
Second call Hornets, you need to line up behind the street stocks for your scramble. Second call Hornets. No light sports, you line up after the Hornets.
Trying to find a ratchet socket. There.
Second call, limited sprints for your scramble. Second call, limited sprints for your scramble. 360 sprints, you line up right after the limited sprints. 360 sprints, line your scramble up right after the limited sprint.
Oh yeah, she's blowing all out.
Limited sprints, we need your scramble lined up. Limited sprints, you need to line up your scramble now. 360 sprints, line up right after the limited.
Yeah. There's gasket in there. Now we got to get the other end. Yep. This one's easy. That was good.
Limited sprints, we need you lined up for your scramble. 360 sprints, line up right behind your limited. Modifieds, we need you lined up for your heat races. Modifieds, we need you lined up in the center for your heat races.
So hard to sign it.
dripping fuel.
It'll make your car squirrely if you let off the gas and get off the bars.
Yeah.
Because it's going to allow your car to lift up all the way on the right side instead of the chains.
What does that look like, Rory?
For alcohol, it looks foul. It looks foul. For alcohol, it should be pretty damn white. I know it.
But let me go see if I can make sure I got spark plugs, and we'll just replace them.
Track to gain ground. Like there's a lot of mud on the top, so it's going to be a freeway up top.
Oh my. That one broke?
Porcelain inside's broken. The only reason that porcelain didn't go through a piston is these plugs have 4 prongs and it held it inside. This just broke loose. And the little electrode is gone.
Nothing left of it, Ed.
I know. The regular plug don't have one. That porcelain might have got out of it.
Oh yeah, could have fell right
4
out.
of those tips kept it in there.
Yeah.
So it didn't hurt the piston.
Yep.
Otherwise, it'd be new story. If you have a burnt valve or if you have a hole in the piston, the alcohol can cause this to the spark plug.
Wow, she's bad. Brian Harding, he's the one. He said he come over here and asked me about spark plugs and all that, and said, "Man, I've just been in there for ages." And he says, "I keep following them." I got to show him.
I guess we burned up a spark plug. Car was running weird. It felt like it was out of power. So,
I've never seen one that
do you think it was still trying to fire, or do you think I was literally running on 7 cylinders?
No, that's why it was popping and cracking. And then it finally probably just stopped firing. And just run on
It
7.
felt like it was down on power.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, I felt like I had nothing.
Yeah, you didn't have the pull that you
Yeah.
needed. And you were just staying with him at 7. Yeah, you were definitely down.
I got to go see him.
Well, I was going to show Sarah. Go ahead.
Sarah wants to see it.
I don't think she's seen it yet.
That's why it was making all that noise.
Yes, fire this thing up.
You want me to start it?
can see it from there, dude. That is right on.
Coming out for the feature is going to be Mason Deneen. Then will be the 58 car. Devin Reed, one caution long one. Number 20, Brian Hardy. And the 46 car is Jeremy Miller. There is the 42 of Kevin Haney. AK-47, it's Austin Kerrigan. 97, it is the point leader. Tyson Plus, the Bud Commander, Fusion Graphix, MV Electric, Amsoil, Asbach, Dirtworks, Walker Race Development, GRT by Drager Performance. It is Tyson Blood, the points leader. 25 lamps the distance. Here we go. Turn number 4, are you kidding? They are stacked up in there. Goodness.
Full track, or is it going to be rip the high side? And I go, I know Tyson, he's going to rip the high side.
As way back Miller, Moore, Blood, and Smith are trying to work their way through traffic. Mason Deneen's got his hands full now. Brian Harding is there. Devin Reed back to third. Austin Kerrigan sitting back in the 4th spot. Miller has worked his way up to 5th in the 26 car, trying to make a pass for the 5th spot, and he will. New leader out of Oakville, Washington. It is the 28 of Brian Harding leading Mason Deneen. Scott Miller trying to make a pass for 4th over Austin Kerrigan. Still plenty of laps to get her done. Oh, Miller for 4th, trying to take it over, and he will. Now he'll try to get Devin Reed. Tyson Blood just hanging back there looking for a spot to go. Green all the way so far. Your leader is the 28. Miller now up to challenge for 3rd. First caution of the night. Double file restarts except for your leader. Keep an eye on the 26 and the 97. They have been coming through the field. Miller already has a win this year in the 26. The 97, 7 Grace Harbor County wins this year. 2 more up north, a total of 9 victories for the 97. This baby's not over yet. 16 laps remaining. Here we go. Deneen goes around, collects 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars involved. Brian Harding looking pretty tough tonight. And I'm looking at row 2 and row number 3. Some heavy hitters in there. Should see a green. Third try at lap 16 to go. Let's see what happens. Jumps up front, no shocker there. Harding's not going to give up yet though. Brian Harding fighting on the outside to retake the lead. If he can hang on. He's got a good spot running. Fight up there. Second groove up. Trying to hold off the 6-time track champion. Still fighting at it. Side by side on turn 4. Once again. Miller. Hardy. Sitting back in third is Austin Kerrigan and Tyson Blood. In the fourth, Miller runs Harding up a little high. Harding says, okay, I'll go downstairs. Slide job over Miller. Holy smokes. Look at those two go at it. One of the best battles we have seen this year for the lead. Miller and Harding, Dyson and back and forth. Looks like Miller might have control now, or does he? Past the halfway point, 11 to go this time, and Harding is not giving up yet. Brian Harding, hungry for a win, giving it all he's got. Oh, he slips up just a little bit, opens up the door for Austin Kerrigan now. Harding hanging on to second, and here comes Kerrigan to the inside. Austin Kerrigan on the move. We got a 4-race battle for the lead. Tyson Blood in the picture now. You gotta be kidding me. 9 to go. They put on the best show week in and week out here at Great Harbor, and they're doing it again tonight. Harding slips back and forth, almost had 3 wide for the lead for a moment, and here's Tyson Blood. Miller, Blood, side by side, Austin Kerrigan. Wow. Tyson Blood, he'll be hard to get by now once he takes the lead. It might be goodbye time for him. Miller still settling for second. Harding not giving up. He's back up to third once again. Laps winding down, 6 to go. Man, they do it week in and week out here. Tyson Blood, Miller, the battle between Kerrigan and a caution's out. 15 of the 19 cars remaining on the track. Not over yet. Here's the leader, 5 to go. Oh, here comes Brian Harding again. He does not want to give up. And now Brent Snitzer is in the mix of things. He'll come up to 4th place. Tyson Blood slips up. Scott Miller back to the lead. Brian Harding up to 2nd. Oh, here comes Brent Snitzer now. We're going to have 2 wide off the corner. 3 down the main straightaway. Are you kidding me? Back and forth. Snitzer to the inside. A sandwich out of Tyson Blood and Brian Harding. Wow. Miller, white flag coming up this time by Scott Miller. Here comes Brent Snitzer, and Tyson Blood is backing up once again. Oh, look out! There's Brent Snitzer. It's going to come down to the line. Who's it going to be? Two drivers out of Mason County. Snitzer on turn 4. Are you kidding me? Incredible finish. Brent Snitzer over Scott Miller, Tyson Blood, Brian Hardy, Austin Kerrigan. Wow, that's all we can say on that one. What'd you think of that one, race fans? Wow!
That was the most fun I've ever had, dude. That was so freaking so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I was in 4th for a while, and I was watching you and Scott.
I knew you guys were coming. I'm like,
You guys were all throwing flyers on each other, crossing each other.
They put on the best show week in and week out.
we were like 3 or 4 wide.
Yeah.
That was the funnest race I've ever been.
There's another GRC that won tonight, and an old one.
Brent Snitzer. All of a sudden, I'm thinking it's going to be Miller, it's going to be Tyson Blood, and all of a sudden, with a couple laps to go, here comes the kid from Shelton.
I just laid it to the floor and hoped for the best. Last race of the season, I wasn't leaving anything on the table.
I don't think I went as high as you, Benny. Still
I was pretty far up there. It was so good. It was really fun up there, so I tried it. And I blew it.
Tyson Blood slips up, Scott Miller back to the lead.
I think I just set the car wrong. It just dove down and chunked and it bounced. As soon as I bounced, it just pulled my car. And I look over and I saw Scott and Brian and Snitzer go by, and I'm just like, I just lost the race.
You answer the reason why I keep coming back every year, buddy, because you guys are the show.
I thought it was going to be you, thought it was going to be Miller, and all of a sudden,
What a show you guys are.
yeah, that was an awesome race. I love those good fans. I got out front, I thought I had it, and I hit a hole over there and just Karl bounced and lost it.